Well, how you doing there, fans? Time for another podcast. Even though it's not really a podcast, I have like 10 minutes I have to limit my blabbering down to because we're having problems, technical difficulties with this Kindle we have. But that's okay because I just wasted 24 seconds on nonsense. Shoreline Mechanical, little plug for you, Eric. New company, insured and licensed, 24-hour service. Eric Schlage and his father opened up a plumbing service. And let me tell you something. This kid freaking, he's an ace. I worked with him. You know, and because I'm a plumber, but don't call me up for your stupid plumbing because I'm not going to do it. I'll just tell you now. I ain't doing you no favors. I don't care. I don't have any tools. I don't want to do it. Call Eric, and if you don't, and you call somebody else, and I hear about it, well, I'll just pay you a Bill's visit, and we'll see what we'll see about the irrigation on his truck. We'll see about irrigation on you. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. That's right, because that's the way we roll around here. Okay, there's your plug, Eric. Thank you very much. Now on to the show, and yeah, I'm going to talk about an episode called The Closet that a few guys from the West Deptford Cogen know about, and from Local 322. Thank you very much. Even though I haven't worked in a while, but that's okay. Yeah. So I'm a plumber, and I've been in the union for 23 years. You know, and work's been so bad. Man, this job popped up a couple years back, and well, I took it. It's a pipe fitting job, kind of element a little bit, but so is plumbing. But who gives a shit? You know what I mean? I still go show up on a job and collect a paycheck because I'm a union guy. Anyway, so I show up on this job, and there's 3 contractors there, and a buddy of mine, friggin' Jeffrey Kehoe, one Jeffrey Kehoe. Get him up here. There you go. There's Jeff. Picture's a little small, but yeah, Jeff. We go back pretty far, 20-some years. I worked with him when I was a young apprentice, an apprenti, and so I waited for this ticket to get on his job. It cost me like 2 weeks' pay to get there, but that's okay. Nobody's counting. And I was treated really good there. You know, by Jeff and all the foremen, because probably because if they didn't, they get their asses beat. They all know that, but let's make pretend that they didn't, and they just treated me nice because they're nice guys. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. But so yeah, I worked there for a few months, and then they laid off like 20-some guys, like right after Christmas, or like thanks a lot, Merry Christmas. Nah, but that's just the way it goes. It's just bean counters, Not anything personal. And there's 20-some guys. I'm a plumber. I got caught up in the mill. Chewed up, spit out, and laid off. And then my buddy Al Nicholas, he called me a couple weeks later and said, dude, want to come back to work? I was like, Al, Big Al, I'd love to. He was a steward on the job. Legal callback. Thank you very much, Al, and his wonderful family. So I showed back up and went into the trailer to see Kehoe and his band of merry men. And I said, Jeff, I knew you couldn't finish the job without me, so you called me back. And he's like, no, that's not why we called you back, Paul. I said, why then, huh? He said, well, remember when you got laid off last time and you fell asleep in the parking lot for 4 hours? And you woke up at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, didn't know where you were? We'd like to tell that story, and now we have the guy and says, remember that? There's the guy that fell asleep for 4 hours in the parking lot. And they all went, blah, ha, 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 they all laughed at me, and he said, now get out to your post before you get fired again. So I was like, oh, all right, thanks. Well, that's, we have a great relationship like that, me and Jeff. But, yeah, so I'm working for a guy named Phil Black. Yeah, Phil Black. I didn't really want to trust Phil because he's very sinister looking. He wears dark like a little bit shady glasses and all, and he looks like a cop. You know, put me on my friggin' guard right away. But Phil ended up being definitely a cool dude, and I ain't saying that 'cause I need a freaking job. But no, he was all right, man. 'Cause like he'd show up at the Fab tent in the morning, and then you wouldn't see him till 2 o'clock in the afternoon. That's great. I love that guy. You know what I mean? I mean, I hardly ever saw him anyway. Maybe he did come around, but I was always working so daggone hard. Froze my friggin' nuts off out there too. But anyway, my story. Yeah, what a bunch of characters I met. Well, the big Polak Pete Kozlowski, he was in my gang, which is awesome because he's an idiot and I love him. And worked on many jobs with him, and we laugh all day as we were collecting our $40-some an hour. And so I was all happy because Pete's there. He's selling his beef jerky there on the side for $5 a bag. But anyway, so there's a couple kids, new guys. I mean, I didn't know who they were. Like I said, not in my element. You know, so there's this friggin' big bald apprentice, friggin' Ryan Capel. There he is. Pink shirt, Ryan. I don't know about that. You know, good-looking wife and all that. Don't know how you pulled all of it off, but and you are evil too. I know that. But Ryan was there. He's a real smart ass. But I like him, and not that way either. Even though he has a pink shirt on. I'm never gonna get this story out in 10 minutes. Already 6:43. I'm still running my mouth. Believe this? And we had Critter, John Critter Glemser. Now, you darn well know this guy's evil. Look at that friggin' beard. Huh? There's some critters hiding in that son of a bitch. I can guarantee it. But the dude works his rear end off, and he's a good welder, but he's evil. And I haven't like quite. He hasn't shown himself, but he has like really evil rings on and stuff, and jewelry and tattoos, and he's definitely the devil's son. But I gotta catch up to you, Critter. You know, and we had, you know, Matty Olben. Matty's a good dude, no nonsense, good young guy. His father's called Dark Cloud. Thank you. We all know about him. You know, Matty's like friggin', man, he's a real good dude. How you doing, Matt? Richie Foltz Jr. Rich, you bailed out on us and went to Riggs Disler. Dude, come on, man. What was the deal there at the end? You didn't take the friggin', you know, go down with the ship with the rest of us. You know? What's up with that? But I had a good time laughing with Richie. And I worked for a guy named Brendan Toll before that. Hello, Brendan. Now, Brendan was like either a part-time cop or wanted to be or used to be. But you know what, Brendan? I'm going to make pretend I didn't know that about you because I don't like cops. And but I like you. So I'm just going to pretend I didn't know that. I'm going to erase that from my mind right now. Brendan used to be a friggin' bouncer. We'll just say that. Not a cop. Hi, Brendan. See you later, buddy. And getting down to the main perpetrator of my problem here, Kyle Wiggles. There he is on the left, wearing that friggin' Grinch hat with a demented Santa Claus and a elf. I guess it looks like a dwarf to me. He should be on Lord of the Rings. But yeah, Kyle. Well, Kyle, I mean, dude, closet, and he's it's 9 minutes into this. I'm never going to get it out. I think I'm going to have to make part 2 of this whole thing. But these are the stars of the show, pretty much. Well, I'm the star. I mean, these are all pawns, I guess. More like it, right? Supporting cast. I'm always the star, okay? So don't try to friggin' usurp my position, none of you. But, you know, you're probably all working, and I'm not. Because I'm not a suck ass. You know what I'm saying? So, in part 2 of this, I'm going to get to the story, The Closet. And you're going to like it. And if you don't, do something about it. I don't think you ought to. Because I'll beat your asses. All of you. And you know it. So, yeah, I'll see you on part 2. Thank you very much.